Hello, welcome back to Enthusiast-Many. So today I'm going to talk about this tower farm that's in Dayton, Ohio. And I once had a dream of the tower farm itself, even before I actually saw it. I once had a dream of going on this highway and filming the towers. This is US 35, by the way. I was going on the highway filming the towers. Then there were some angry people from a faraway planet that were driving around after they landed from their ship. And they landed like in the median of the highway. And yeah, on parachutes, and then they jumped onto a car and hijacked it, and then they started driving it around like nuts and being road ragers and stuff. Yeah. So yeah. So this tower's got TWR E1 DBSLs, looks like. It's 2 tiers. It's got markers too. By the way, I'm not sure if there's any more. So this is the first tower you'll come across on the Dayton, Ohio tower farm, I think. There's some more towers further down. It's down the highway, down the freeway highway. Yep. So here, there was the other tower back there. Okay, so yeah, in my dream there was a blonde girl driving a car. It was like a convertible car and it had a lot of stuff in the back. And then there's a ship flying overhead, a spaceship, and then some men landed on the median in parachutes and they just stood there. And then the convertible car, which was on the left of the car I was in, they just stood on the median. When the convertible car passed by, they just jumped on it, took it over, and they started going around the road like nuts. Yeah, leaving tire marks in the road and all that stuff. And then eventually they landed in the median here and stopped and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of a wild dream. But in the dream, I was first filming these towers. I remember. Well, I didn't see these towers yet, but in my dream, I remember filming them, trying to film them at first, and then all that stuff happened. And yeah, so and then I ended up filming what was happening, the hijacking of the car and stuff, and then I got a lot more views from that. I dreamed of putting it up on YouTube and stuff, so and then I got a lot more views for that than I would have gotten for just the towers. But anyway, so there's this red and white TV tower. Now the other TV tower was, I don't know if it was a candelabra. There's 2 candelabras in this tower farm. Now the tower farm back in South Bend, Indiana, where I live, it has a candelabra. Every tower farm I think has a candelabra, but it's a former candelabra, so I thought my tower farm had no candelabra at all. But it's a former candelabra, and it has 2 tiers of FH308s, but they don't work. It's like one of the smallest candelabras ever. It's even smaller than the other TV towers. It would normally be bigger. And the other TV towers, they're much taller. They had dual LEDs, most of them. One of them had strobes. One of them has strobes in 300 millimeters. Okay, I'm going to show you these TV towers now. So yeah, in my dream, the carjackers, they were actually trying to kidnap the pretty girl driving the car and stuff. So, and then they just made it go around trying to escape the people that were driving, and they just made tire marks on the road. And yeah, so yeah, and then eventually one of the driver lost control and got in the median, and then he just they just crashed in the median or something like that. But in my dream, the median was bigger. It was made of grass. It was bigger than this median. It was on this highway though, but the median itself was bigger. And yeah, so he just crashed on the grass median. Alright. Okay, well, so I'm going to show you the towers. So the first tower is a tall mast tower. It's on a side road. So it's red and white. And I do have a night mode. There is a night mode video. This I know of. Tower Enthusiast. put them up. This tower's got LED beacons. I think they're dual or white only. I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of LEDs they are. I'll show you the night mode video in a little bit. Then we got these other towers here. There's 3 of them. So the candelabra only shines white. It doesn't shine red at all, because it just has high intensity strobe lights. We got several towers to look at. So yeah, the candelabra just has high intensity strobes, or I don't know. Wait a minute. So I guess it just has high intensity strobes, yeah, or maybe it got red LEDs too. I don't know. High intensity strobes for day mode, red LEDs for night mode. But actually, no. In the video, I saw it flashing only white, though it could have been backup night mode, but I'm not sure. Okay, the tower next to it also has high intensity strobes too, it turns out. See that? But I don't think they work. Like in the video, I didn't see them flashing at night. Okay, so yeah. So both of these towers are supposed to shine white. The candelabra is gray, but it has red antennas. So yeah, pretty cool. Even gray towers get red antennas. Though some gray antennas get gray, and gray towers get gray antennas on top. Now the towers themselves, they're antennas. I always call them antennas, the towers themselves. But by antenna on top, I mean like a fixture on the tower itself. Okay, this tower has LEDs. I think they're white only. I don't know. I'll show you the video. I gotta see more videos of these towers from that channel, that Tower Enthusiast channel I subscribe to. And I gotta see if this tower shines white and red or just white. Then we got this other tower. It has LEDs too. Gotta see more about that one on the video. Then we got a couple of other towers down here. That one's red and white. This one's gray with a red antenna on top, so it's basically red and white, but it only has one little red area. Okay, so oh wow, there's a lot of there's a lot more towers down here than I expected. Okay, so yeah, this one's got dual LEDs. You got this little red tower. It looks like it has an old incandescent beacon, the one with the filter on it. And we got this other tower. Let's see what it's got. It might have an LED too. I don't know. Oh, it's got an FH24. It's got FH24s. Oh wow, cool. I gotta film these towers sometime. Yeah, I'm planning on filming these towers sometime. I'll make it once I do that. Once I really get plans to do that. Once I really start planning to do that, I'll make a news video. And we got 2 other towers down there. Yeah. Okay. So I gotta see what those got. Okay. Further, they're in like this is like a suburban area, neighborhoods and all that stuff. So yep, you can see all the towers here. It's just so cool, you know. Yep, this one's got an old incandescent, and yep, that's got dual LEDs. And then wait. There are more towers? I want to see what those other 2 towers have. That's what I'm looking for. Oh wow, I just missed them. Literally. Okay. This tower looks like it's got a FH306 or something. And yep, it's got markers. Then we got these other 2. The shorter one looks like it has... Or is that... I wonder if that's one of the towers you looked at already. Well, it looks like it has a strobe light on top. Okay, you got markers. Old incandescent beacon. These towers look gray. I wonder if the other one even has an FH306 or not. Oh no, it looks like they both have old incandescent beacons. I guess, I don't know. I thought it had... And then, yeah, this tower's got an old incandescent. And then this tower has either dual or white only LEDs. If they're dual LEDs, I think there might be dialights. I don't know. They're dialights. There's also dialight white onlys. And dual dialight LEDs actually fade for night mode, from what I know of. Like the ones that one of my tower friends on YouTube, Dexter Witt, down in Alabama. There's a tower farm and it's in Montesano, and there's a tower called the Burritt Mountain Tower, which I saw in the street view. It used to have strobes and 300 millimeters, and then it got TWR E1 DBSLs, and then it got LEDs. They're dialight, they fade, so that tower always faded for night mode, which is so cool. So yeah, I think, or actually, it looks like one of those towers might actually have an FHU-24, and the other one has an old incandescent. I don't know. I gotta look for more videos of these at night. Yeah, I'll look for other tower enthusiasts with videos of these. Yeah, I'm planning on taking videos of them. I don't know if I'll take videos of them at night, but I might take videos of them at day and stuff. Yeah. So, and then there's that, yeah, so these are a lot of towers. Some of them shine only red, some of them shine white and red, and some of them shine white only. So, here's some towers. So here's, some of the Dayton, Ohio towers at night. Now, a tower enthusiast named Navigate to You, some junk. I don't know what that thing was. It popped up. I don't know why this short. What is this thing? Oh. Okay. Oh, by the way, that TV tower in the back, it actually shines red. Yeah. That one red and white TV tower, it has red night mode. I'm not sure if it shines white at day and red at night, or if it just shines red. Okay, here's Navigate to You. Oh, by the way, that red and white TV tower, that one back there, that's one of the first ones you come on the road. I'm not sure if he filmed that TWRE 1DBSL one. That's the one where in my dream the pretty girl got kidnapped by the alien people and they road raid. They then carjacked the car and just whooshed it all everywhere and stuff. Okay, so. Oh, okay, so that tower is actually very visible from that highway that I was just talking about, where my dream occurred. Yeah, this one's got dual LEDs, I guess. I don't know. It's very similar to these LEDs in my animations, like the LEDs in my tower animations. Yeah, like dual LEDs. Okay, yeah, pretty cool. It's so cool, So the tower enthusiast, I'm not sure if he's the only one that knows of these towers. And by the way, remember that one tower? This one? Yes. So I don't know what that computer did, but okay, this tower's got 2 tiers of old incandescent beacons. They're filtered. Yeah. I love old incandescent beacons. The modern incandescent beacons, I don't know why they made those, because they're not as red, especially since the paint wears off and stuff like that. Although the old incandescents, they can break and then they'll shine white. Some incandescents might have been meant to shine white, like the earliest tower beacons ever were probably white incandescents. Okay. So yes, it turns out the tower has 2 tiers of old incandescents, and yep, it's flashing. I'm not sure if it has strobe lights for day mode. I know it's stuck on night mode, though. So let's see. No, I don't think it shines white at day, or I don't know. Let's see. I'm not sure if it shines only red or white and red. I gotta look. I guess it shines just red. I don't know. There's no strobe light on the antenna, so if it does shine white, I could imagine it just shining white down here or something. Yeah. Okay. Now I could ask Landon, the Google Maps guy, another tower enthusiast that does tower animations. I could ask him to animate these towers. I'll have to send some links. Okay, I'm gonna show you some more night mode videos. Okay, so here's a night mode one of that tower at the old incandescents, and let's see what we got here. So yes, it turns out that one tower with the LEDs, yeah, those are white only LEDs, yeah. And oh wow, they're flashing in sync with the strobe lights on the candelabra. Okay, cool. So it's like a 20 FPM white night mode, I think. I don't know. I think that's what it is. 20 flash per minute white, and 20 flash and 30 flash per minute red on the other tower, or 25 flash per minute. I don't know. And it could be 60 flash per minute day, or 40 flash per minute day for the red and white tower if it has a day mode. Here is tower at day. One of the TV towers. It's got strobe lights. Wait, those are strobe lights. Okay, so does that mean this tower has single strobes? I don't know. Yeah, it could have single strobes. I don't know. Here's the candelabra at night. Yeah, so this is a new tower enthusiast I found. Here's another video of them at night that he put up. So I think, yeah, the tall TV tower back there has dual LEDs, and they're dial lights. They fade at night. Yep, very cool. My favorite tower beacon is a dual dial light LED because they fade and stuff. That's my favorite beacon. And yep, either those are the TWRE1 DBSLs, or I think those are the dial lights. I think so, because according to the road angle, yeah, and stuff. So, all right, yep. So very cool, very nice. See if you got any other angles. Here it is. Here they are again. They're on night mode. Yep. So, yep. One on the left has 30 FPM. The one in the middle has 20 FPM white night mode and candelabra 2. And the tower next to the candelabra doesn't work. It actually could have been shot early in the morning, by the way. It sounds like it by the birds chirping. I can tell. Oh, and by the way, AJ Jackson, one of my tower friends, he filmed these towers at day. I didn't know that. And he actually filmed them from the highway. I think it was the highway that I had that where my dream occurred. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it was that. And I remember seeing it just like this in my dream, but except in my dream the sky was cloudy. It was not partially cloudy. It was like fully cloudy. It was like very stormy. It was like about to rain and stuff and it was from this highway, definitely. I saw the towers like this, and so I filmed them, and then the whole thing happened, so I started filming that. Yeah, that's what was happening in my dream, because sometimes I dream about filming towers. So. Okay, well, so the candelabra, you can see the strobe lights flashing a little bit, though. You could just barely see them. I think you could actually see the LEDs flashing. Those are not the strobe lights; those are the LEDs, actually. Yeah, you can hardly even see it. There's more footage. You can see I think you could just barely see the LEDs on that red and white tower at day. There's also a There's no narration here. Wait, is there more towers? Really? There are actually more towers than the ones I showed you. So there might be some more towers. I don't know where those others are located though. Those might be the ones one of them might be the ones at the TWR. So it turns out there's more members of the Dayton Tower Farm. 2 more. Looks like the one to the left has strobe lights, and the one to the right has incandescent beacons. Or one incandescent beacon, I guess. They're both old towers, so I would assume having those types of beacons, because strobes and incandescents are old beacons. LEDs are new beacons, which has only been around for like 20 years or something. And strobe lights and incandescents have been around for much longer. Like xenon flash tubes are created in the 30s, I've heard. Because I read about them on the web, xenon flash tubes. And incandescent light bulbs themselves have existed for much longer. And yeah. So I guess the first tower beacons ever were just like light bulbs that were on the tower. They didn't have any they probably didn't have any red filter. They just shined white, or the color of incandescent light bulbs, like yellowish white or something. So it turns out there are 2 more towers. There are 2 more other towers, guide towers, which I didn't know about. They're part of the Dayton Tower Farm. Looks like it's got box strobes. Yep, pretty cool. And yep, I guess an FH308 on top. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it has box strobes, yeah. It does. It does. It does. So this tower, I think it only shines white. There's many lanes on this highway. Alright. Here's the other tower. Incandescents. Yeah. I guess so. Let's see. By the way, it's not just that. We also have these. Oh, there's the other towers, Dayton towers. So there's more Dayton towers than I thought there. Oh, by the way, the towers I just showed you. I think those are the ones down there. I don't know. I guess those are the ones. But this tower's got incandescents, I guess. Yeah. So, yeah, got some more towers. Got the smokestack down here, and then yeah, smokestacks of strobe lights, I guess. Looks like got some more towers. This lattice tower here, it has LEDs, or it has either FH306s, I guess. I don't know. And then we've also got a red and white TV tower down there. I think that's the one I showed you, the one with the dialite LEDs. I don't know. Maybe that's the one. Yeah, I guess it is the one. I don't know. So, yeah. And by the way, this highway's... Yeah, a lot of towers to see from up there. Here. Yep. Your candelabras. Yeah, a lot of towers. I'm gonna look for some. Maybe there's some more I could yeah, Dayton's got a big tower farm. Oh, and by the way, that's the red and white tower that was at the beginning of the video. The other one that was down by that other highway, yeah. So let's see what this other red and white tower's got. I don't know where it is. There it is. Assume it's probably got LEDs just like the first one did. So it looks like it's got strobes and LEDs, I guess. And it has 2 tiers only. Well, no, I don't think it has 2 tiers. I think it has like 3 tiers. And yeah, I don't know where I couldn't find the 3rd tier. It cannot have 2 tiers. They're so close to each other. Yeah. So, yep, a bonus tower. More TV towers. Oh yeah, there's the candelabra. Pretty cool. So yep, this is all the towers, I think. So thanks for watching. Bye.